Ever wondered how your daily routines and rituals shape who you are? This question leads us to the concept of habits. Habits are the small decisions you make and the actions you perform every day. From the way you brush your teeth in the morning to the route you take to work or even the way you respond to stress, these are all habits. They're like the building blocks of your daily life, often going unnoticed, yet they hold immense power. Your life today, believe it or not, is essentially the sum of your habits. Yes, you heard that right. The habits you've cultivated over the years have a significant impact on your health, happiness, relationships, and even your identity. They can propel you towards success or pull you into a cycle of endless struggles. So, understanding the importance of habits, recognizing them and learning how to harness their power is the first step towards a better you. So, how do habits work and why are they so powerful? To understand this, let's take a look at the habit loop, which is made up of three parts: the cue, the routine, and the reward. Let's use the simple example of brushing your teeth. The cue is something that triggers the habit. Maybe it's the taste of morning coffee that signals it's time to brush your teeth. This cue initiates the routine, which is the behavior itself, in this case, brushing your teeth. After the routine comes the reward. The reward could be the minty, fresh feeling in your mouth, or the sense of accomplishment from maintaining good oral hygiene. The reward provides positive reinforcement, making it more likely you'll repeat the routine when you encounter the cue again. This cycle, cue, routine, reward, repeats over and over until the habit becomes automatic. This is where the real power of habits comes in. When a habit becomes automatic, it requires less mental effort. Your brain isn't actively thinking about each step of brushing your teeth, it's running on autopilot. This frees up mental resources for other tasks. Maybe while brushing your teeth, you're also planning your day or rehearsing an upcoming presentation. This automaticity is why habits are so powerful. They allow us to perform routine tasks efficiently without expending a lot of mental energy. This leaves us with more mental resources for other, more demanding tasks. And it's not just about efficiency. Habits also provide a sense of comfort and stability. They're familiar, predictable, and reliable. They give structure to our day and order to our lives. But what happens when we want to change a habit? Well, we'll delve into that in the next scene. For now, just remember this. Habits, once formed, can operate on autopilot, making them an incredibly efficient way of living. So, think about your daily routines. What habits are serving you well, and which ones might you want to reconsider? Habits, once formed, can operate on autopilot, making them an incredibly efficient way of living. But how do habits shape our identity? This question takes us into the heart of identity-based habits, a concept that underlines every action as a vote for the type of person we believe ourselves to be. Imagine a simple act like going for a jog every morning. It seems like a physically demanding habit, right? But look closer. It's not just about getting your heart rate up or burning off that extra slice of pie you had last night. It's a statement, a vote you're casting for yourself. Every morning when you lace up those running shoes and hit the pavement, you're saying, I am a person who values health. I am a person who takes care of their body. I am a fit person. This is the essence of identity-based habits. It's about aligning your actions with your inherent belief system, with the person you perceive yourself to be. It's not simply about what you do, but about what you believe. Every action, every habit is a testament to your identity. Think about it. If you're someone who reads a book every week, you're not just someone who likes to read. You're a reader. If you practice the piano every day, you're not just someone who plays the piano. You're a pianist. Our habits mold our identity, shaping us into who we are and who we aspire to be. Interestingly, the power of identity-based habits lies in their ability to change our self-perception. As you consistently vote for yourself through your actions, your self-image begins to shift. You start to believe in the identity you're voting for, and as a result, the habit becomes less of a chore and more of a natural extension of who you are. So, the next time you're setting a goal or trying to establish a new habit, remember this. You're not just working towards an isolated outcome. You're casting a vote for your identity, for the type of person you believe you are and want to become. Your habits aren't just what you do, they're a reflection of who you are. Before we dive deeper into the transformative power of habits, we'd like to take a moment to engage with you, our viewers. If this content is resonating with you, if you're intrigued by the power of habits and want to learn more, we invite you to join our community. By subscribing to our channel, you not only support our work, but you also become part of a network of individuals who are actively seeking to understand and harness the power of habits. Every subscription, every like, every share is a vote for a community dedicated to personal growth and self-improvement. Think of it as your first habit change, a small action that signals your commitment to learning and growth. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and join us on this journey of discovery. Remember, every action is a vote for the person you want to become. And by engaging with us, you're signaling, I am a person who values knowledge. I am a person who seeks growth. Thank you for your support, and let's continue on this journey together. Now let's delve deeper into the transformative power of changing habits. Can changing our habits really change our identity? This is a question that may have crossed our minds at some point. The answer is a resounding yes. It's a fascinating process, a journey of transformation that begins with a single step, the decision to change a habit. Let's look at a classic example. Quitting smoking. Picture a person who's been smoking for years. This habit has become a part of who they are. They're not just a person who smokes, they're a smoker. But then, one day they make a decision, a commitment to quit. At first it's challenging. The urge to light up a cigarette is strong, but they resist, they persevere. They find healthier ways to manage stress, like going for a run or practicing mindfulness. Slowly but surely they're changing their habit. What's more interesting, though, is that as they change their habit, their identity begins to change as well. They're no longer the smoker reaching for a pack of cigarettes. Instead, they're the runner lacing up their shoes for a jog, or the calm individual practicing deep breathing exercises. They're no longer a smoker. They've become a health-conscious individual. This transformation doesn't happen overnight. It's a gradual process, a series of small victories that add up over time. But each victory, each day they choose not to smoke, reinforces their new identity. They're not just changing a habit, they're reshaping their identity. This transformation isn't limited to quitting smoking. It applies to any habit we might want to change. Whether it's procrastination, unhealthy eating, or negative thinking, when we change our habits, we start to see ourselves differently. We start to see what we can become, not just what we've been. Habits are powerful tools that can shape our identity. But remember, they're just tools. We wield them, not the other way around. We have the power to change our habits, and in doing so, change our identity. So take a moment to think about your habits. Which ones serve you and which ones hold you back? Remember, it's never too late to change. It's never too late to become the person you want to be. Change your habits, and you can change your identity. But do small changes really matter? You may ask. Yes, they do. In fact, they hold an enormous power that's often underestimated. This power lies in the concept of marginal gains. Picture this. Imagine you're a book lover, but you're struggling to find time to read. You decide to make a small change. You decide to read just 1% more each day. That's hardly a couple of pages or a few extra minutes. Doesn't seem like much, does it? But keep going, and you'll notice the magic of small changes. 1% might not seem significant on a daily basis, but over the course of a year, it compounds into something quite astonishing. If you improve by just 1% each day for 1 year, you'll end up 37 times better by the end of the year. Yes, you heard it right, 37 times. Now apply this to your reading habit. Those few extra pages each day will turn into dozens of books over a year. A small change, a minor adjustment to your daily routine, can lead to an impressive library of knowledge and a more enlightened mind. This is the power of small changes, the strength of marginal gains. It's not about making a radical transformation overnight. It's about the slow, steady, incremental progress that leads to a significant improvement over time. So don't be discouraged if your changes seem small. Remember, you're playing the long game. The power of these small changes lies not in their immediate impact, but in their cumulative effect over time. The truth is, small changes can be transformative. They might not seem like much at first glance, but they can compound into remarkable results. They can help you build better habits, shape a more positive identity, and lead a more fulfilling life. So the next time you feel stuck, remember this: no change is too small, no step is insignificant. Every little effort counts, every tiny improvement matters. Small changes can make a big difference. They are the key to remarkable results. So, what's the takeaway from all this? The truth is, our habits are much more than just routines. They are the building blocks of our identities. Each habit we form, no matter how small, is a step towards becoming the person we aspire to be. The science of habits shows us that our daily actions, thoughts, and behaviors aren't just byproducts of who we are, but they actively shape and define our self-perception. When we change our habits, we're not just altering our routines, but we're reshaping our identities. The power of small changes lies in their ability to gradually and subtly transform us. A single action might seem insignificant, but over time, these actions accumulate and mold us into who we become. Your habits are not just what you do, but who you are. They are the silent architects of your identity. Remember, your habits shape your identity. Choose them wisely. Before we wrap up, we want to remind you to join us on this journey of self-discovery and transformation. By subscribing to our channel, you'll get access to more insightful content like this that will empower you to understand and reshape your habits and ultimately your identity. Remember, every small change counts. As we've learned today, our habits are the silent architects of our identity. By understanding and changing our habits, we can take control of our life's narrative. So hit that subscribe button and let's embark on this journey to a better you together. Because in the end, our habits define us and we have the power to define our habits. Don't forget to like, share and comment on this video if you found it helpful. Stay tuned for more content that illuminates the science behind our everyday actions and helps you navigate the path to a better self. Until next time, keep shaping your identity, one habit at a time.